ahead and kick us off for Marlon.
Marlon, welcome to the PFL regular season, Anik Subramanian Fightbook MMA. So, how much better do you feel fighting at featherweight, and how many pounds will you be cutting tonight?
Won't cut much, less than 10 pounds, but I can keep myself hydrated. I can keep the hard work training. It's good, I feel amazing fighting at this weight.
Good to hear. And one more question. In your fight against Shaman last year, you fought a terrific fight for the first 2 rounds. Even though you lost, can you take some confidence from that performance?
Definitely. I felt stronger, and I love the way I out-grapple him, and unfortunately I got caught, but it is what it is. That's the fight business.
Thank you, Marlon, and good luck on Saturday.
Lorenzo.
Hey, Marlon, it's good to talk to you. This is going to be your first full year with the PFL, right? And your first fight of the 2023 season is against none other than last year's champ. How does that affect your thought process going into the fight? Is there a benefit to approaching this as if it were a title fight, or do you see it differently?
Yeah, definitely. I'm fighting the champion, and that's how I prepare myself. I prepare myself to fight with the best 145 pounder in the world. That's Brandon. And that's how I'm walking to this fight.
And you've had a tough stretch as of late, but, it has been against top level elite fighters. You know better than anyone else that adversity is a big part of fighting, and through adversity, there's a path to growth. What have you learned about yourself throughout the course of the last few fights?
I'm a strong guy, and I believe in myself, and I'm at the level, I fought with the best in the world, and I never pick a fight. And I'm so proud to look myself in the mirror every day and know that every single fight I gave my best. I put all the work in, that's it.
Spoken like a true fighter. Thank you for the time, Marlon. Appreciate it.
Jonathan
Ramlakan, 5 Region Sports. Hey, Marlon. You spoke about it being your first season in the PFL. How different is it preparing for up to 4 fights with the PFL versus just 1 fight coming up?
I've been fighting growing up, I've been doing tournaments. I've been fighting 3 times at the same day. So now we are fighting 4 times in 1 year. And for me, the weight is not a problem. So it's just consistency and do what I love. I train every day. If I have a fight, if I don't have a fight. So that's it.
Now, 16 of your 23 wins have come by finish. How do you feel like your style gives you an advantage in the PFL that rewards finishing fights?
Everyone knows I can finish a fight anytime. So I'm a threat for the division, Everyone know when they fight with me, they got to keep their hands up.
Thank you, and good luck in your fight.
Thank you.
Curtis Calhoun.
Hey, Marlon, this is Curtis Calhoun with MMA News. Good to talk to you again. First question for me, obviously just a few days out from this fight with Brendan Loughnane. How do you see this fight stylistically? Obviously a guy that likes to push the pace and the feet, but I feel like, this is a really similar stylistic matchup between the two of you.
Man, I see this fight going to be a war, We both gonna try knock each other out. We are guys that are in there to fight. That's never been a fight of me that people complain with me. Oh, you are a boring fighter. So guys, watch this fight. It's gonna be a war. Fight of the night for sure.
And how much pride do you take in not only, obviously you're trying to win fights, but also be entertaining too? Because I feel like your style over the years has really entertained fans. How much pride do you take in that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm really proud of the fighter I am and everything I accomplished in my career, but I got so much to give to the fans yet. I feel strong, and 145 pounds, I had so much energy. If I have to fight now, I could fight now. These guys are all struggling in the corridors and looking down. I'm healthy, I'm healthy. I'm strong. If I have to fight now, I can fight now.
Last question for me. I remember when we spoke a few weeks ago, we talked a little bit about your wrestling and how it really stood out in that last fight against Marlon Moraes. How important is it, especially as a veteran of the fight game, to be well-rounded and to do a little bit of everything?
Very important, man. Everyone knows me as a striker, but I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu since I was 20. So I know jiu-jitsu, I've trained in jiu-jitsu, and I can do jiu-jitsu, I can do wrestling. So people know when I'm in the cage, I can do anything, and that's what I'm walking to Saturday night.
Appreciate it, Marlon. Thank you.
Patrick,
Hey Marlon, this is Pat McCoy from Combat Sports UK. How you doing today?
I'm great.
Good to hear. Last time out, you were having a great fight. You got caught. Did you take any lessons away from that fight that you're bringing into this one and that you brought into your training camp?
Of course, man. It's never a moment that you can blink, that you can take a little bit of foot off, You got to fight 100 all the time, and that's who I am, and especially at the 145 pound, not cutting weight at all, just keeping myself in shape, training hard, that's how I'm walking to this fight. That's 3 5-minute rounds full.
And you mentioned the training, this is a different weight class. Have you felt a difference in your training, not cutting to 35 and not feeling maybe as dehydrated, as drained in your training and now on fight week?
Definitely. These guys, they have probably 9 weeks of camp, and the last 2 weeks is cutting weight. For me, it's 9 weeks of training.
And one last question from me. I noticed you and Brendan have faced off, I believe, multiple times. What's the energy you're feeling off him? He's coming off a very impressive campaign. What energy you're feeling off him going into this fight?
Man, he's a fighter. I'm a fighter. And you all watch me fighting over 20 times. You all watch him fighting 20 times. So that's nothing to hide. We both know what each other can do. So Saturday night, it's showtime.
Thank you for your time and good luck on Saturday night.
MMA locker room. MMA locker room.
Hey, what's going on, Marlon? How you doing today?
Great, I'm good.
Good. Love to see you here, man. I just want to take you back on memory lane. 2017, you had a first round knockout, with a knee. Then you followed that up in 2018 with a head kick and some punches for a knockout over Jimmy Rivera. It seems like when you were fighting back then, you were fighting out there with ill intentions, kind of on some Mortal Kombat stuff. Have your fighting style changed from then to now? Because it seems like you were going out there trying to finish people real quick. And then sometimes people get complacent after a few losses and just kind of get through the fight. How's your mentality going into this fight? Because I think if you go out there with the same mentality, another first round finish for Magic, man.
Everyone want to finish in the first round. That's everyone's dream when everyone start camp. But we face high-level opponents. We face high-level fighters. So sometimes it doesn't work this way, But I am looking at this fight. I'm fighting with the 2022 champion. So I'm ready for 3 fights. I know that's going to be a high-paced fight, and that's what I'm ready for. I'm not ready to get in there and knock him out so quick. I'm going there, and I want to take it. I want to win it. I want to win every minute.
Like it. And then for the people out there, you were so close last fight out. Now you're a big underdog going into this one. But I actually think, man, there's some magic under that beanie. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm ready. That's all that matters. Anything outside of the fighting, you got to be ready. You got to be ready, and you got to put all the work, and I did it.
Can't wait to see you this week. Have fun.
Thanks.
Right. Last question for Marlon. Let's do Abdullah.
Boa noite, Marlon. Como vai?
Boa noite.
Recently in MMA, there's been a lot of problems with judging, with refereeing, and a lot of people seem to think that the issue is every state has a different commission that controls the judges and the referees. A former opponent of yours, Corey Sandhagen, recently came out and said he wants a universal commission, one commission to control the referees and the judges, to discipline properly and avoid mishaps. Do you agree with this?
Man, I'm not the one to speak of the commissions, I just think everyone getting there to do their job, and I'm not the best judging. Sometimes I watch a fight and I think one guy won and then the other won. So it's kind of hard, you know. It's hard to judge. It's always easy to speak when you're outside.
Thank you. And the last one for me, the last few fights of yours have been tough. They haven't gone your way. What is the difference that you're going to make to get a different result?
It's fight, you know. It's just a matter of fight. Do what I know, and man, that's it. That's it. Get in there, do what I know, be a better fighter Saturday night, and the win's gonna come.
Thank you, brother. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, thank you so much, Marlon. Appreciate you.